legend in the making. A young woman by the name of Rey has ignited a spark of hope throughout the galaxy. Just like Luke and Rey, you've come to answer that very same call. You've come to find us. You've come here. Build this. The lightsaber. Building a lightsaber is a long-lost ancient art form. It's been wielded by some of our greatest heroes, their strongest of foes. It's beautiful and enigmatic. Building a lightsaber is a personal journey, one that is forged between the builder and the Force. But just as every story has its beginning, so too does a lightsaber. Ours begins small, with the Kyber crystal. Now the Kyber crystal is the heart of every lightsaber. It channels the Force and magnifies it to unimaginable powers. So much so that the color of the crystal dictates the color of the blade. Now we've gone through a lot to get these Kyber crystals for you, as you can well tell. But we have managed to gather 4 for you to choose from today. Beginning with this crystal, blue. Once wielded by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, his young apprentice Anakin Skywalker, today by our Sparkle Rey. Green, Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda, and Luke Skywalker himself have all wielded this crystal. And violet, the most rare and beautiful Kyber crystal amongst the galaxy, has been wielded before by the great master Mace Windu. And finally, red. Some call it the crystal of power, wielded before by Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, and now by the Supreme Leader himself, Kylo Ren. But, builders, these are the tales of the past. We're not here for them. We're here for all of you. As it's now time for all of you to choose your Kyber crystals. My fellow gathers are coming around to the selection we previously discussed. It's time, builders. What calls out to you? What feels right to you? Some say the Kyber crystal chooses its wielder. I say let it. Focus your energy, builders, and once you have selected that Kyber crystal, please make sure to place them on the hilt stand in front of you, have that great place. They're not exactly stable quite yet. Wow, a good choice, that's a good choice. Ah, choose the light side, my friend. Interesting. At the same point. Wonderful job, builders. But now that we've chosen our Kyber crystals, we need some place to put them. Me and my fellow gathers are coming around, placing in front of you the pieces you've previously selected. Now these pieces will actually be making up the hilt of your lightsaber. Now the hilt is the foundation, as well as your control center. It also makes sure that we don't accidentally disintegrate anything important during the process. Now I know some of these pieces may look a little unfamiliar or even a bit confusing, but don't worry, as we are now about to explore together. So, builders, in your far left section you have your chassis. This is where your Kyber crystal will call home. Next to that you have 4 grips, you'll be choosing 2 of your favorites. Section 3 are your emitters, where your blade emits from. Section 4 is your pommel to protect your power cell. And then in section 5 you'll have your activation plates, on and off switch. And although I said this is a personal journey, I'll be with you every step of the way. With Sophie, Hunter, Ian, we're here to help if we need any. Alright, builders, we have one final step. Let's build. Alright, we are going to be starting with our chassis and one of our Kyber crystals. You're going to take that Kyber crystal and place it in the center chamber. Underneath these beds at the top, there is a springy plate. Put one point against that springy plate at the top and pop it in the bottom. It should stand straight up and down, as well as light up for you. Please let us know if it does not, or if you need any assistance placing it inside that center chamber, right, friends? Wonderful job, wonderful job. Once you have that set in the inner chamber, you will then be moving over to section 5 on the far right-hand side. On the inside of those activation plates on section 5, you will find a red square and a blue rectangle. After you choose a matching set of activation plates, you will line up the red square on the red square on your chassis and the blue rectangle on the blue rectangle on your chassis. Please make sure you choose a matching set of activation plates from section 5 and line them up red square, right on top of red square, blue rectangle, right on top of blue rectangle. They should snap together right over top of your activation plates. Section 5 is one matching set. Red square on red square, blue rectangle on blue rectangle. Once you have both sets on, you will then see a switch on the very front. Test it out by turning it on and off. It should make a zapping noise for you. So turn it on and turn it off. Wonderful job, builders. We are then going to be moving on over to sections 1 and sections 2. Back over to our grips. Now, you are going to choose 2 of the grips. You can choose any of the 4 grips. They will all go on every side. So, if I could have everybody's attention for one moment, the thick raised band that is on every grip needs to go toward the center. Doesn't matter if you put it on top or if you put it on bottom. The thick band on the edge always needs to touch your activation plate. And then push and twist until you screw it off. Alright, wonderful job, builders. You will then be choosing an emitter from section 3 to go on that opening. You will then be choosing an emitter from section 3 to go on that opening.
One of these 3 to the bottom.
So there's both ends of your chassis through an emitter on the open end of your chassis.
Yep.
Once you have the emitter screwed on the open end of your chassis, flip over your hilt and place a pommel from section 4 on the closed end of your chassis. Once you have an emitter screwed on the open end of your chassis, you will then choose a pommel from section 4 and screw it on the closed end of your chassis. It's going to go on that.
She's a pommel for the bottom.
Once you have your emitter from section 3 screwed on the open end of your chassis, you will flip it over and place a pommel from section 4 on the closed end of your chassis. Once you have an emitter from section 3 screwed on the open end of your chassis, you will then choose a pommel from section 4 on the closed end of your chassis. Once you have your emitter and pommel screwed on, please make sure to place it on the hilt stand in front of you. Me or one of my fellow guys will be coming around to double check and make sure everything is functioning properly on the inside. Once you have your emitter and pommel screwed on, please make sure to place it on the hilt stand in front of you.
On towards the emitter, off towards the pommel. Good job. On towards the emitter, off towards the pommel.
This is going to be your activation. Great job.
The dark side is calling to me.
Oh, yeah. I was like, we've got a case of the disappearing Kyber.
I do when we have our blades on. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't put down the barrel, are you insane?
Yes, I am.
At least you missed it. I mean, that's how much I got this off on.
Hey,
I like your haircut. I'm so sorry. That was really mean. That was very mean. I'm sorry. Wonderful job, builders. You have all crafted phenomenal hilts, but we've reached the most important step of them all. Crystal stabilization. Right off, I'm going to take a big step back, please. Big step back. My fellow gatherers are going to be coming around and placing your hilts in a crystal stabilization chamber. Unfortunately, we are not force sensitive, so we have to rely on technology. Let's make sure that everything on the inside is functioning properly. A procedure that's taken us many years to become proficient at. And I say proficient because we've had a couple mishaps, but we're doing great so far. How long has the last mishap, Sophie?
It was recent.
2 hours ago.
Were we fine? Okay. We're perfectly fine because I have faith in my fellow gatherers that everything is going to go fine. Tristan, what's that? We'll be fine.
With any touch you began. With the heart of the saber they are joined. Much more they will become. It's time.
Master Yoda. Builders. He's absolutely right. It is time. Time to forge the bond between Builder and Saber. But just as we started this journey together, we'll finish it together. In a moment, I will ask you to step forward. Place your hands on your hilts. And as one, we'll activate. Elders, the time has come. Take that step forward. Take that step forward. Hands on your hilts, focus. Elders, activate. Builders, raise your lightsabers high. For you have just built a lightsaber, like the Jedi and Sith who came before you. And like them, you too can change the galaxy. Remember, all it takes is a spark. Raise them high and raise them proud, builders. Well done. The bond's been forged. Please lower and deactivate.
Complete your lightsaber is. Choose your path it cannot, but let your way it can. May the Force be with you.
Thank you, Master Yoda. And thank you, builders. Each one of you crafted a lightsaber just as unique and extraordinary as all of you are. In your hands, you hold remarkable power. Your remarkable power shouldn't be dropped on the ground. So, protect your saber, and it will protect you in turn. But, unfortunately, our time together has come to an end. Your journeys, however, are just beginning. It's time for all of you to go out there and make your mark on the galaxy, and who knows? Maybe one day, we'll be telling one of your stories. I wish you safe journeys, and fill this fire.
Fill this fire.
Right this way, Trevor.
Right down this way, Bill.
Safe journeys.
Whoa.